Hello, this short video will demonstrate using the ADIF to CQDX Marathon tool that is available from Jim Reichert on the website. It's also available from the DX Marathon website. After you download and install the program, and make sure you have the most current version, so go down to the bottom of the page, make sure you have the most current version. It only works for the current year, but you want the most current version also. Once you've installed the program, you can open it. I'm on Windows, so I went to Windows Program Manager, open the program, and this is what you see. The first thing you need to do is put your call sign in. Now, if you've used this program before, it will have your call sign there. If you've not used it before, you need to enter a new call sign. If you're putting your information in from before, it'll pop it all up. Just check it to make sure it's correct. Especially check your CQ zone to make sure it's correct. If you have any questions, ask a friend on what CQ zone you're in to make sure you have it correct. You can change your email address or anything else you want. I'm going to change mine here just to show you that you can type in there and change it. If you belong to a club, you can put your information in there. Part of the scoring for the DX Marathon is a club contest also, so make sure you put that in there. You need to choose your entry category, and we're not going to discuss that here, but I am in the formula less than 5 watts category. And if you're doing a single band entry, no matter what's in your ADIF file, you want to choose the single band here and or the single mode. I'm going to do an all band, so I'm going to choose all, but you could choose any of those. Remember, you can only enter one entry, so choose which type of entry you want. We then click on the little button that says ADIF log, and you need to pre-download this before you get to this point, and I've downloaded a number of them. I'm going to use one of the ones I've downloaded from my log to do that. Click on this button, and it will open it up. You need to know where it's at. Mine's in my download folder, and this is the one I just downloaded here. So I have a couple different ones that I downloaded. We'll use that first one. Click the open button. The next thing you need to do is click on the score sheet button. Now again, you need to pre-download the score sheet before you get to this point. There are two versions of the score sheet. They're both spreadsheets. One is in Excel format, one is in Open Office format. Depending on which software you want to use, make sure you download the proper version and make sure you have the current one. You cannot use previous years. Click on the score sheet, and you need to know where that's at. I downloaded it to my downloads folder so I could find it very easily. There it is. I'm going to click open, and now it shows it there. Now I need to put in an output file. Now this is something I need to choose at this time, and the easiest thing to do is choose the same one you did for your spreadsheet, but change the ending of the file name. And it's very important that you put another name in so it doesn't overwrite it. I'm going to call this completed. But you can call it anything you want. Or you can put your call sign there, anything. Click on the save button, and now you will see that you have two different file names, one for the input score sheet and one for the output score sheet. The next thing you can do is click on the convert button if you're ready to do that, and you have everything set. But before we do that, I forgot to mention, under the antenna and description, if you put all this information in here, it'll automatically be written to the spreadsheet. If you don't do it, you're going to need to put it in manually afterwards. So I'd suggest you put it in there. And the nice thing is it'll keep it for next year's form, or if you do this again. Click on the convert button, and when you do that, it will give you a message saying that it wrote the countries to the DX Marathon log score sheet, it wrote the zones to the sheet, and it tells you how many. Now it says, do you want to review the score sheet? And you can do that by opening the score sheet, and that'll let you view it. I'm going to click yes here, but we're not going to be able to see it completely because it's too big to fit in this particular window that I'm recording to. But you can see here that we have an example of the spreadsheet. You can see part of it here in the window. We're not going to go through it right here, but that just shows you that you have the score sheet. You now need to check the score sheet to make sure everything is okay. You can also click on the view button, and that'll show you where the files are at and all the information. We don't need to do that right now, but we're all set. And that's all we need to do, so we can exit and we're all ready to go.